Laurel Ridge Realty has two convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borges.
For funeral services from pre-need to at-need, burial or cremation, call Gates Funeral Home and Crematory, located at 136 North Gallatin Avenue in a beautifully restored historic home. Family owned and operated by Rick Gates, former Brownsville resident and Guyville alumni, the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory offers warmth, convenience, affordability, and ample parking. With a knowledgeable funeral director and compassionate staff, the Gates family and the Gates Funeral Home and Crematory are ready to assist you.
Your local station, WMVS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Still station WMBS, and this is the one, the only, often imitated, never duplicated.
Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill, being brought to you by Tire Man's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker, Laurel Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Bob's Drug Store, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. 724-438-4593. The lines are open. Bill and I would love for you to call in. We are live streaming on our WMBS Facebook page, so...
And we'd love to have you calling because we really have no idea what we're going to talk about. But we will find something. First, a little station business.
Okay.
The Best in Fayette contest voting started on Wednesday. Goes on for 2 weeks. So go to bestinfayette.com. And there's several different categories. Click on each category, find one that your favorite business or service or organization falls under, or just go down and look for them. You'll say, oh, yeah, I like this, folks. You can vote once a day.
And go ahead.
Oh, no, you can vote once a day per IP address.
Another thing is sometimes you go and, you're going through the categories and you're like, oh, I didn't know. So it's also a way to learn about local businesses and services that you may not have been aware of.
Yeah, oh, look, that's a jewelry store. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you can...
some of the categories are activities and entertainment, food and beverage, hotel and lodging, home and garden, law, lifestyle and beauty, medical, vehicles and services, shopping, real estate, and then services. So, you can go there and just start.
You just vote your heart out and enjoy it.
I really hope.
Yes.
No offense to the fair. I know they're always a winner. But I think Christmas in the Square should win. For me, that's my vote for the business.
And remember, too, that we award the first and the second, gold and silver.
Mm-hmm.
Both of those
No bronze?
No bronze.
Okay.
Gold and silver, so the top two. I don't think we've ever had a tie.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah. So, and we might have.
If there was going to be a tie, or if there, would the two winners, would they advertise as tied for best as their marketing or advertising, or would they just say voted best? Because I guess it would be voted best.
Winner in the best. You can say that for both the gold and the silver.
Yeah.
Because they're winners all the way around. So get out and go to bestinfayette.com, and they'll say vote here, and you put your vote in, and then we'll have the winners a little on down the line, and we'll come out with our Best in Fayette magazine, which is top quality. This ain't no newsprint. Yeah. This is a top quality heavy stock four-color extravaganza. Oh, and by the way, there's no purchase necessary. You don't have to buy any papers. You don't have to buy any pencils. You just go on to bestinfayette.com and there you go.
And I'll tell you what, it's very easy to vote, you guys.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Just a tip. When you're on there voting, for me, I'm on a laptop right now, and I started with the first category, which was activities and entertainment or something. And then I voted from the first category, and it says continue on to Family Fun Center, for example. Yeah. So I'm going to that. Well, then I'm going to vote. But if you look over on the right, it has all of the categories.
Votes,
but you have to hit submit ballot.
Yeah.
Because you want your vote to count.
So again, bestinfayette.com. We're on the road this weekend. We will be at the Founding Day downtown from noon until 2. Matt will be there with Arnie Amber. So we take Oldies Unlimited on the road.
Okay.
At Founding
what
Day.
time?
Noon to 2. I think Arnie was actually there at the founding. So, and we're coming up on 250. So
yeah.
250 for both the country and Fayette County. So,
yeah.
So, anyway, so go out and say hi to Matt and Arnie. Spin the wheel, get a spectacular prize, and enjoy. Weather's going to be nice. Boy, did you get brutalized by this heat over the past week?
Oh my gosh, you have no idea. I mean, yes, I'm sure you do, but it's awful.
Yeah,
it's terrible.
Of course, in 6 months we'll be complaining about how cold it is.
I can't wait to be doing that.
Yeah.
I already said I can't wait for fall. I'm very excited for fall.
Yeah. Well, fall's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Fall and spring. So although I much prefer summer to winter.
Not sure. You know what I was thinking about? Yeah, last night when I was just, planning my Friday and I was thinking about the show and it came to that time of the night where I was getting ready for bed. I'm like, I should have done more for preparation.
Yeah.
But I thought, wonder where Rob's been.
I don't know.
And you know what's so weird? Is like within 20 minutes, I was talking to Bub.
Yeah.
And she said, who do you have on the show tomorrow? And I said, no, and it's just Bill and I. And she said, where's Rob been?
Yeah.
I said, I've been wondering the same thing. Rob, if you're listening, where on earth?
Oh,
where on earth?
Maybe there's just nothing he wants to talk about. Okay.
Yeah, but he could call in and like give us something to talk about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And he always does, and we always appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. 724-438-4593. Diddy. Honestly, I've not paid any attention.
A little,
to anything about the trial. In the beginning, I obviously was disgusted with some of the things that Cassie Ventura.
But you didn't follow this like the Cat Spears trial.
What? Karen Reed?
Karen Reed.
No, because that was live streamed, so I could actually hear the testimony for myself. Whenever you're just listening to someone reporting back, I'm not saying that it's cherry picked, right? They're choosing the information they think is most relevant and probably is most relevant. But I don't know. It's hard for me to follow a trial via reporter versus just watching it. But they did the prosecution dropped some of the charges leading up to the jury's deliberation, which, let me see here. I wonder
that's one thing that a lot of DAs do a lot is they overcharge because then they know they can pull it back.
Yes.
And so.
But so one of the charges that he, I think
the racketeering charge got dropped.
No.
Oh, the RICO charge.
The RICO charge is still there. The most serious charges are there.
Okay.
I think there is an attempted kidnapping.
Yeah.
What charges? I mean, we're going to find out because ChatGPT.
Yeah. Well, while we do that, we will go to the phones. We have a caller. I wonder who this might be.
I wonder if it's Rob.
We will find out. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Hello, it's Mark from Collinsville.
Hey, Mark from Collinsville. Yes.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Good. Yeah, one thing I've been doing lately And I found this week to be a real shocking week. Now I go fishing down there at this park. Well, I call it new because I just moved here, and I loved it down there. And I went down Tuesday and I caught trout and I brought them back home and ate them. And I got prepared and I went down Wednesday morning at like 10:45, and they had fire trucks, rescue. Of course, you knew what happened. Now, I thought it was some kind of practice drill or something, and then I got to talking, and then the guy had a cell phone, showed me a picture of this fellow. Well, he fished next to me many times, this fellow.
Yeah.
And apparently he went with his wading boots, and he probably filled up with water. And what happens, you lay on your back to get your boots off. It's the only way girl saw him do that, lay on his back. Well, the turbulent water, you throw a bobbin out in front of you. It's 100 feet down in 25 seconds. It's 100 feet to your left going to Dawson. Now, apparently, he didn't think, and the current got him, and it was just upsetting to get down there and had all my fishing stuff and turn back home on that hot day.
Yeah.
But now, of course, then it rained and hampered the search yesterday. It was just bad. And I just really feel bad. And I was going to mention, Kendall, I remember like in 2023, you were talking about, you don't like the summer activity. You ought to go camping. I remember you talking about going camping in 23.
Yeah, but I think it's I think it's a little too hot for that right now.
Yeah.
No, you go up into the mountains, go into it's 8 degrees cooler up there. Pitch a tent
8 degrees cooler when it's 90s, not that much cooler.
It was 96. It wasn't.
But anyways,
90,
where should we go? Where should I go?
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. You want an experience? Go to Parker Dam.
Okay.
Rent one of those the CC brothers. They built these little cabins back in the day, and they're not that expensive to rent for a week or a day or whatever. They're little wooden cabins made. CC boys, and I'm not sure what they were. They had something to do with the military and helping years ago during World War II or something. We went up there at Parker Dam, and that's up north. And we went to this. It's a state forest. Now there are bears up there. Now, grant you, and there are dumpsters up above, but there's a lake down below. And you want to talk about natural air conditioning with trees 250 feet tall in silence. You have to get used to the silence. It takes 3 days to do it because today's world is so fast running and so many things going on. When you go up there, you really learn how to relax, and it's good mental health to experience being up in the forest. Take your radio, and it's like you're going to go to a economy inn, but you're going to go to a cabin inn. And you bring your own food and your ice and your pop.
Okay.
Where is this again?
Well, if you make a right at Parker Dam and go way out that way, that's where the elk are in that town of. I'm trying to think. Something Biff. What's the name of that town? And I've gone there too, and they have a bar and a house.
Well, if we look at Parker Dam, I'm sure we'll find. Hey, Mark,
Parker Dam.
Yeah.
It was just a treat and an experience. And I took my little Pomeranian dog up there at the time, and my wife and I, we could drive like on them dirt roads all through that territory, and you don't see anybody. And then they had a.
Hey, Mark, we have to move on. Though.
Okay, but go camping and pray for the guy that.
Of course.
And
thank you, Mark.
Go enjoy some cool summer activities. Everybody.
Will.
And you stay hydrated.
All right, thank you, sir. Have a great weekend.
See you later.
I hope you get some fishing in this weekend. Yeah, they apparently they did find that fisherman. It shows you that no matter how well and how expert you are, nature has a way of just coming up and slapping you in the face.
So sad. He was very young.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter how in shape you are.
Yeah.
So prayers to his family.
Be careful. And some of the rivers here are very, we do have rapids. The Ohio Pile, people go down the Ohio Pile, and that can be a little bit challenging. It's not that I'm ever going to do it, but I don't know. My idea of camping is Well, staying at a Holiday Inn where the cable is limited.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I can't get HBO. Oh man,
That's so funny, Bill. 724-438-4593.
we'll take a quick break and be back with more hot topics on your local station, WMBS.
Mark your calendar for Saturday, July 5th and head to downtown Brownsville for a full day of music, fun, and fireworks at Brownsville's Riverfest celebration. Live performances by Wisdom, Gary Antol, and regional favorite Metro will keep the energy going all day long. The celebration ends with a fantastic fireworks display lighting the skies over Brownsville. Today is free to attend with lots of great food and drink options available for purchase. For more information, visit Brownsville Riverfest on Facebook. See you there.
The summer's here, so why not treat yourself to fun at Walnut Hill Mini Golf, now open Tuesday through Sunday from noon to 9. Enjoy the golf and their frozen custards and drinks. They are simply the best. They were voted one of the best family fun centers in Fayette County. Walnut Hill Mini Golf is located a half-mile south of the Uniontown Shop and Save. Call 724-437-3005. Visit walnuthillminiaturegolf.com or like them on Facebook. They're open Tuesday through Sunday, noon to 9, and they're still for sale.
Tireman's Auto Garage, voted best in Fayette for tires, has the cheapest prices in town. Plus this used tire special. Just $25 per tire includes mounting and balancing with a variety of sizes and ACIMA financing available. They are also top automotive specialists, offering diagnostic service, alignments, oil changes, state inspections, batteries, brakes, rotors, and more. Be safe and save at Tireman's Auto Garage, Mill Street. Call 724-425-9606.
Oak Pizza in downtown Uniontown is your one-stop shop for the most unique pizzas in the region. From the masterminds behind the Fat Angelo's franchise, Oak Pizza is the laboratory where the Fat Angelo's food scientists test their creations and let you be the judge. With traditional favorites like pepperoni and buffalo chicken pizzas to more experimental offerings like the sesame seed-infused Mad Pie or the spicy chicken pickle pizza, Oak has you covered. Order today at oakpizzas.com or by calling 724-439-5805. Your taste buds will thank you.
439-2323. For 24-hour emergency service, call us when you need. We're Fayette's Heating and Air Conditioning, your service company.
When it's sweltering outside, you'll be cool inside with central air conditioning from Bryant, the people that know cool. And it's easy to have a central air conditioning system installed in your home. Simply call on your Bryant dealer, Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, located near the Laurel Mall on Route 119, north of Uniontown. The phone number is 439-2323. Let Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning rescue you from the sticky, humid summer weather. Remember that number for Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, your Bryant dealer, 439-2323.
Call Fayette Heating and Air Conditioning, 439-2323, 439-2323, 439-2323.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
WMBS.
Good luck station, WMBS. We are in the eye of the tiger here.
Are we?
It's Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. Although not as hot a topic as it was earlier this week, but still pretty darn hot. But then again, it's summer, so you expect hot temperatures. Speaking of hot,
The Diddy trial?
Yeah.
The Diddy trial, I before we went to break, I was looking to see what what charges were dropped from the case prior to the jury going into deliberation, which I think they should be soon if they aren't already. Those charges are attempted kidnapping, attempted arson, and aiding and abetting sex trafficking as part of racketeering. What's still in play are the major charges, which are racketeering, sex trafficking, and related conspiracies.
Yeah.
I don't see how First of all, I don't see how the feds bring a case that is such a dud.
Unless it's a slam dunk. Yeah.
Or at least has some hope there, because so many people are like, he's going to get off. I don't see him getting off on all of the charges.
I bet you never can tell with juries.
No.
But sometimes they will sit in that room and just say, look, we got to find them guilty of something, and they'll pick one. And it all depends on how good it can. Remember how shocked we were when the O.J. Simpson jury came back and said not guilty?
I was too young to.
Okay.
I mean, I remember the car chase for sure, or the Bronco.
That was kind of like watching a video game.
But I feel like if you watch the trial, which I have, you can watch the whole trial on YouTube.
Yeah.
And I have watched it. I wouldn't be that shocked. Only not when you consider the case they put on.
Yeah.
So I think he did it. I don't know what's more obvious. He did it or Koberger in the Idaho college murders.
Yeah, and by the way, he's going to be on track. He did not get his trial delayed, so
that'll be in August.
Yeah, something else to watch.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be live streamed. But when it comes to the OJ trial, I don't really. And like Casey Anthony, remember that trial?
Yeah.
I wasn't shocked at all that they came back with not guilty. I think that she definitely knows what happened to that child, and definitely had some hand in doing it. Was it intentional? I don't know, but the state didn't prove it.
And in the OJ trial, basically, the DA punted or booted it rather. I mean, they should have known, because what's the one image that you take away from that trial above everything else? If the glove do not fit, then you must
Which
acquit.
was the prosecution who decided to do that.
Yeah, and then they presented the glove in evidence, and then OJ put the glove on. It looks like it was a ladies' opera glove.
And I think the fact, even if they took it out of LA, even if they moved it, I don't even know that it would have been a fair trial, because I think that people were so convinced he did it. Yeah. I wonder, I think they maybe did have the right jury, because they didn't have the evidence.
Yeah,
not the evidence. He would never have gotten away with that today.
Yeah. The jury, there would probably be more video camera evidence and things like that.
And wasn't the first case that DNA was ever introduced?
Yeah, it was. Well, it was very early on. Yes, because I remember for years after that, people would challenge, say, the DNA proof is not conclusive. There's a 1 in a million chance that it's wrong.
Yeah.
So I mean, you gotta like those odds, I guess. But anyway, so I'm never surprised, especially in L.A. I mean, obviously, but in L.A., the juries are loath to convict celebrities. Remember the Robert Blake trial?
No.
Yeah, although they did convict Phil Spector, but by that time he hadn't put out a record in like 30 years. So yeah.
What?
Phil Spector, the Phil Spector trial.
What happened?
Well, he was the '60s music producer who was accused of killing his girlfriend and shooting his girlfriend.
Did he do it?
Yeah, they found him guilty. So, anyway, 724-438-4593. I will not be surprised if Diddy skates on some of these charges.
Yeah, but he's still going to get jailed.
All
the charges that they're still up for.
Yeah.
The jury to convict on. I mean, even if he just gets sex trafficking, even if he just, the racketeering,
that's heavy time, both of those, yeah.
If he walks, oh my gosh, it doesn't matter. He's done.
Oh yeah, well,
he's done. I mean, even the charges that were, aren't brought because they can't be. But his domestic violence and the way he even. I think that we are taking way too much power away from women when we say, like, I can't believe they had to go through that. Look, that's terrible what Cassie Ventura had to endure. And she was very young, and, you know, there was a lot of manipulation and threats that I'm not saying the mental head case situation didn't set in with her, because I think anyone is vulnerable to that. But especially when it comes to love too, right? And your career and wanting to something that you really want. But she had a choice to get out of that, and eventually she did.
Yeah.
Right? It wasn't like she was saved by, you know, some
Yeah, and somebody would say she came to her senses and
right, but it
left the relationship.
yeah, but the way he treated her,
Well,
is
he
repulsive.
I can imagine he would be convicted on the video outside the elevator alone.
No, that's not one of the charges.
No, but because
In the court of public opinion.
Al Capone was given a 10-year sentence for tax evasion because he was Al Capone, not because he had avoided paying taxes, because of all the bad things he had done before that.
I understand, but Diddy is not being charged with domestic violence.
No, but they're going to see that and say he's guilty of something.
Okay, kind of like when the O.J. Simpson went into that Vegas hotel, and the whole thing. You know that a lot of that sentence and the conviction was right back to Nicole Brown Simpson's death.
Yeah, exactly. You got what's coming to you. Again, the Al Capone comparison, because he had done so many bad things and not gotten caught for them, but he cheated on his taxes, and he served one of the biggest sentences ever. So, and if anybody has been in the business for any amount of time, people talk.
Yeah.
And they knew what kind of a person Diddy is and was.
Yeah.
And so that also doesn't come as a surprise, but we will see. I have a feeling that we won't. Then again, what was the recent trial where they came back like 10 minutes later?
Well, you mean the Murdoch trial?
Yeah.
That wasn't quite 10 minutes, but it was quick.
Yeah, it was really quick. So anyway, the closing arguments are going on today, then jury instructions and jury deliberations. Something else going on? I don't know where our invites were. They must have gotten lost in the mail.
What?
Where our invitations were lost, obviously, because
I sometimes am so happy when I don't get invited to something. What is it?
The Jeff Bezos, Lauren Sanchez wedding.
I don't have enough. Toxins in my face to attend that, Bill. I need to go see.
There's not enough chemicals injected into your face. Yeah. Oh boy, can you imagine if there was a latex allergy?
Listen,
problematic.
So is the wedding tomorrow?
The celebration started Thursday, and the 3-day event ends Saturday. Oprah Winfrey, Bill Gates, Leonardo DiCaprio, Kim Kardashian, and Tom Brady among 200 guests.
Just 200?
Yeah, so it's an intimate gathering.
Like, you mean to tell me that all those celebrities, like, those are it's a who's who thing.
Oh, yeah.
But, like, I don't know. If I was getting married and I had to invite the who's who in Fayette County, whoever that is, but I would say no. It's just going to be me and the groom.
You just go to the courthouse, get it done.
Like, do you? It's a.
Oh no, your mom, your family, not necessarily your mom. Your family might want a church wedding or a big get together.
I would still go
or
to the
something
church,
like
just
that.
me and the groom, Bill.
Yeah.
We'll call everybody on the way to Chick-fil-A before we head to the airport.
There you go. Just pick up a couple of buckets of Chick-fil-A.
No, I'm saying just for me and the groom.
Oh, okay.
There's no one else invited.
Nobody else.
And I think my family will be just fine with that.
Yeah. They'll have a party after.
No! There's no party. That's the whole point of not having people there. No. There will be no centerpiece.
Yeah, I know how families work. We'll see how that works.
I have a great family, but I just have never been interested in a big to-do.
Neither have I. I mean, my first wedding, actually only wedding, was in somebody's living room.
Oh.
And we had some friends over and family.
Were your parents there?
Yes, they were.
Okay.
This was actually, my father passed away just a few months later.
Okay.
Not that I'm suggesting a cause and effect.
No.
724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
Yeah, this is a Pawpaw lady.
Hey, Pawpaw lady.
Did you have a big wedding? Did you ever get big wedding?
Here recently about they're trying to pass Sunday hunting here in Pennsylvania.
Yeah. They are?
They did pass it before, and the Game Commission says, okay, you can hunt on Sunday, but only 3 Sundays. Well, now they're trying to pass it again, and they're saying, but they're going to let the Game Commission decide which Sundays you could hunt on. What's the problem? I mean, some people work full-time, and they only get Saturdays and Sundays, and they don't want to take off work days to hunt. When I was employed before I retired, I would only hunt on Saturdays because I don't want to give up work days to be hunting. So what's the Game Commission's problem with people hunting on Sundays?
So the opposition is that outdoor recreational groups and individuals express concerns about safety and potential impact on non-hunting activities. Additionally, there are debates about the balance between agricultural interests and hunting rights. That's what it says here.
So,
well, I don't know. Still, I mean, when you
but listen, but if Governor Shapiro signs the bill into law, Pennsylvania joins 39 other states that don't restrict Sunday hunting. This change is expected to enhance hunting opportunities, support conservation efforts, and align Pennsylvania with neighboring states' practices.
Yeah, and plus, I mean, you don't see tons and tons, or really any stories about campers being picked off by a stray bullet.
God willing, Bill.
Yeah, I mean, but
God forbid.
You just don't see it. I mean, it's still a very heavily regulated activity. So, I'm not sure. I have a sneaking suspicion it actually dates back to when they had blue laws, when you couldn't have a store open on Sunday, and you couldn't go to the movies on Sunday, things like that. I think it probably has its origin there. But I might be wrong. I've only lived in the state for like 8 years.
Did you have a big wedding, Pawpaw Lady?
They passed it. It's legal to hunt on Sundays. Yeah. It shouldn't be up to the Game Commission because people know that there's hunters in the woods, and people aren't hunting in all of the woods. There's a lot of places that are off limits to hunters, and now we got deer overtaking and destroying people's crops and things in the city, and who knows how many deer sleep by the road every day, if you know what I mean.
Yep.
No,
I'm with you. I think it should happen. And I think the Game Commission has way too much power. Way too much power.
Unfortunately, it's hard to pry power out of the hands of anybody or any organization. So we'll see how
they're
that
giving all the
happens,
power, though. I mean, they have so much power, Bill.
Anyway, we had a question for you, Pawpaw Lady.
All righty.
Did you have a big wedding?
No.
How many?
I'm guessing maybe I had less than 20 people at my wedding.
Okay.
Yeah.
But the thing is I'm from Missouri. My husband's from Pennsylvania. We got married in Arizona when we were both in the military.
Oh.
All right.
So yours was a destination wedding, so to speak.
Well, yeah, but we didn't make it a destination to go there. We were stationed in that area. Yeah. So my mother, little brother, and her friend who lived in California, close to, Cucamonga, California. Yeah. And my husband's parents and his grandmother, me and my husband, the best man's wife, and maid of honor. That's all that was there.
That sounds like a very nice little intimate gathering.
Yeah, I'm sure.
And we paid for hotel rooms for all the guests right there in Yuma, Arizona. So they had a nice hotel. They didn't have to pay for that.
That's nice.
Yeah.
And we had, of course, your typical food after you get married. But it wasn't anything big and huge, and it's not anything I really had a desire for.
And it didn't take you 10 years to pay it off. That's the way to do it.
Plus, you weren't absolutely exhausted for the week afterwards.
Right, and it was paid off before we got married.
There you go.
Hey, you take care, Pawpaw Lady. Stay cool this weekend.
All right, y'all have a good day.
You too.
Have a great weekend. 724-438-4593. We did see, I believe this was the first commissioners meeting with our new commissioner.
I've invited him on the show with us twice.
Yeah.
And I can't, because I've known.
Doors open, literally.
Yeah, the door's open for Commissioner Kaufman to come in. And I told him, I said, look, this isn't a setup, no trick questions. I just thought maybe it would be a good opportunity.
Get to know you.
Yeah. because he's someone to get to know. He's a very nice person. Such a nice family that he has here in town, the Kaufmans.
A lot of roots in the area.
Yeah, I don't know. He said he was booked up both times, which maybe he was. Yeah. I have no reason to think he's not telling the truth. However, I did say, if he is just trying to like lay low, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I don't mind it.
There's been a microscope.
Yeah, it's like lay low, Commissioner Kaufman. But you're always welcome on the show.
Please, as are all the commissioners.
Oh yeah, for sure, they know that.
You know, and the city council. Yeah, we have an open door policy.
Supervisors,
right? Connellsville, Uniontown, anybody.
So I will say, today I had to make a quick trip to a business that is located in that plaza that is with all the controversy with the church and the barrier. Yeah. Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Oh my! It reinforces what I said, whether it was last week or the week before, about who on the county's planning commission thought that was a good idea, because that entryway did not belong to that plaza. So there's no way that was a factor in the permitting of and the plans being voted on or approved, whatever, to do that. I mean, that is the most, that plaza, oh my gosh, to get in there, to get out of there, terrible.
They say that 18-wheelers can get in there. If you drive one of these,
well, it says no trucks.
Massive trucks, even a massive one of these big pickup trucks would probably have a little bit of problem, because you got to go, and then you have to take almost a U-turn.
Yeah.
To get into the parking lot.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
And the spots are, I mean, the spots are so tight.
Yeah, well, they had an issue with not having, there are regulations.
Enough spots?
Well, yeah. There are regulations as to how many parking spots you have to have for a restaurant and for businesses and things like that.
Either it was sheer, it's total incompetency, or somebody knows somebody, because that place is set up pretty strange. But hopefully there's an agreement in place. I'm not going to speak to anything that hasn't been officially
just for
released.
The businesses.
For everybody.
I drove by there, and the parking. This was the middle of the day, and and there's a major restaurant in there, a couple of restaurants, and it was empty. There was like
not
5 or 6 cars in there.
But you think that's because of the barrier? Now you're saying the barrier.
No, more people saying this is too much trouble. I'm going somewhere else. There's plenty of places to get coffee.
Yeah.
There's plenty of places to get sandwiches.
And there's plenty of places you could find that you didn't even realize were coffee places on the Best in Fayette. Yeah, on the voting page.
We tie everything up here. We're so good. 724-438-4593. We will wrap up hour 1 after this.
Saving money when you buy a new home isn't a fantasy. It's reality at Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon. With up to $5,000 in instant savings during the Sign and Save sales event, it's the perfect place to find the home you've always wanted. So don't let your dream home stay a fantasy. Visit Clayton Homes of Bell Vernon today at 4500 PA 51. Terms and conditions for the Sign and Save sales event at manufacturedhomeoffers.com. Available only at participating Clayton Homes family of brands retailers through August 31st. Amount of savings may be limited. Ask for details. May not be available with certain financing. Lender restrictions apply. Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling are the ones to call when you need a dumpster. Red Rooster offers fast, friendly service and provides medium-sized dumpsters that will fit your needs, whether it's a general remodeling project, emptying a house, or doing a spring or fall cleanout. Just call Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling at 724-569-0337 for rates and availability. Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling in Smithfield also offers a 5% military discount. Call 724-569-0337 and look for the Red Rooster.
Here's a business looking for a customer.
Hi there.
Here's a customer looking for a business.
Hi.
And that's where the Better Business Bureau comes in. The BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. That's why 2023 IABBB research found 80% of people choose BBB accredited businesses over non-accredited ones with the same A+ letter rating. Live happily, better after. Always look for the sign of a better business because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Join the casino at Nemacolin for the Independence Day Weekend Bash on Saturday, July 5th. Enjoy Chef B's delicious barbecue outside starting at 2 p.m., followed by entertainment by DJ Rambo until 8 p.m. Don't miss the grand prize drawing for a 2025 Ford Bronco Sport Heritage at 7 p.m. When the sun sets, the fun continues inside with Hot Weather Holiday playing from 8 to 11 p.m. and your favorite slot and table games. For more on the casino at Nemacolin's Independence Day Weekend Bash, visit CasinoNemacolin.com/promotions. Game on. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
Hi everyone, this is Kelly Clark with Autoland Hyundai in downtown Uniontown. 724-208-5281. What makes buying your next vehicle for me worthwhile? I make it a very easy 5-step process. You look, you shop, you ask, you decide. And I listen. Kelly Clark, Autoland Hyundai, 724-208-5281. 724-208-5281. Kelly Clark, Autoland Hyundai. I'll make you a good deal.
Having Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller fill your prescriptions, offer free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and gladly answer your healthcare questions. Flu shots, the new Moderna COVID boosters, plus Shingrix shots with your doctor's prescription are also available at Hicksonbaugh's. Call 724-437-2828. Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
Look, station WMBS Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. I got about 5 minutes left if you want to give us a call. We also have another hour coming up between 2 and 3. If you want to give us a call there at 724-438-4593. We are live streaming on our WMBS Facebook page, and feel free to comment, to like, and to share. I found a new relationship term that I had never heard before.
Okay.
This is a millennial couple who had 8 or 9 dates.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Okay.
And they decided to go public with their relationship. And they did what they call a soft open. They go on like Facebook.
Social media, okay.
And they take a picture of themselves in front of the statue of George Marshall.
Okay.
And one takes a selfie in front, and one takes a selfie of themselves in the same spot. And then they post it on each other's social media.
Oh.
And that's apparently what's called a soft open.
That is called you actually think we care.
Yeah. Well.
That is how like
yeah.
self-centered.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that was like intentional.
Yeah.
Right? Like, why do you put so much effort into what you're showing others?
Because if it isn't on social media, it doesn't happen.
I think if it's not on social media, you got a better chance of it working out, Bill.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just go to a restaurant, have dinner together, hold hands, like, maybe like Kelsey and Swift.
Yeah. Or just live your life.
Yeah.
Live your life.
Yeah, most of us... Well, I mean, people do care who you're dating, especially if you're Taylor Swift. But, and they've been going together for a year. You know how I know that?
More than that, right?
Yeah, I know that because it's all over social media. And, like, Entertainment Weekly, I get the Entertainment Weekly updates during the day. And, like, breaking news, Kelsey and Swift and Taylor were spotted at a restaurant. Well, they're dating.
Yeah. They do that on purpose. They know who, they get the people to come there.
Yeah.
If you want to stay out of the public eye, you stay out of the public eye.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, then again, you can't be cloistered. You can't just not go to dinner. I guess
I'm saying the paparazzi wasn't just randomly waiting at that restaurant for them. And like that's so like a shocker.
Well, they also are probably following them around. Like bloodhounds.
I I think they arranged
yeah.
for the whole thing.
And and they certainly aren't like holding up their hands in front of the camera and saying, "Don't take a picture of me."
Yeah.
And happy birthday today. This is for me personally.
Oh, okay.
Happy birthday to Bob Keeshan,
Okay.
who played Captain Kangaroo and when I was growing up, Captain Kangaroo was the kids show that I watched.
All right.
And I loved that show. I watched it till I was about 10 years old, and then I realized, oh, I'm 10 years old. I can't watch Captain Kangaroo anymore. See, when I was growing up, there were two kinds of kids. There were Howdy Doody kids, and there were Captain Kangaroo kids. And Captain Kangaroo was low-key. And he didn't say, "Hey, kids!" He said, "Well, boys and girls, we're going to find out how the turbine engine works today."
Is it kind of like how for me growing up, it was like NSYNC people versus Backstreet Boys?
Yeah,
people?
yeah,
Okay.
exactly.
Okay.
Speaking of which, we also lost Bobby Sherman this week.
I don't know who that is.
He was a teen idol from like the late 60s, early 70s.
Okay.
And my little sister was, posters, Tiger Beat magazine, 16 magazine. And once his career as a teen idol was over, he did an acting job where he played an EMT.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, "I really like this." And that was he went and got trained as an EMT.
No way.
And as a sheriff's deputy.
No.
And that was his career for the rest of his life.
No.
I mean, he'd do the occasional nostalgia show. But yeah, Bobby Sherman. So
That's amazing.
Yeah, I mean, just, you hear about all these teen idols, they get into drugs and trouble and things like that. Here's a guy that went in an entirely different way.
No kidding.
Yeah.
That is something.
And my sister still loves him, by the way. And we'll be back with hour number 2. This is Hot Topics on your local station, WNBS Uniontown.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by O'Reilly Auto Parts.
I'm Cammie McCormick. President Trump hailed a Supreme Court ruling today that individual judges lack the authority to grant nationwide injunctions. He has accused judges of blocking his agenda.
It was a grave threat to democracy, frankly, and instead of merely ruling on the immediate cases before them, these judges have attempted to dictate the law for the entire nation.
Legal contributor Tom Dupree.
It's an enormously important opinion, and it does redefine the balance of power between the president and the courts.
In a wide-ranging news conference, the president was also questioned about Iran and the way forward. Linda Kenyon has that.
President Trump says he would bomb Iran again, in his words, without question, if it keeps enriching uranium. But he also said he doesn't think that's going to happen.
I don't believe that they're going to go back into nuclear anytime soon. They spent over $1 trillion on nuclear, and they never got it together.
Speaking from the White House briefing room, the president rejected questions about whether Iran removed enriched uranium from the nuclear facilities ahead of the U.S. airstrikes.
To do that is very dangerous. It's very, very heavy material.
There have been no independent inspections of the bombing sites. Linda Kenyon, CBS News, the White House.
CBS's Imtiaz Tayeb is in Tehran, where Friday prayers were underway for the first time since the U.S. airstrikes.
In some ways, many truly feel real anger at what has happened. You can even see pictures on the walls of people who have been killed during that telltale conflict, including women and children. There's a real sense of anger here and a real sense that many just want to see their country stand tall and stand against the U.S. and Israel.
Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu today rejected a report that the country's military commanders ordered troops to fire on Palestinians in Gaza seeking aid. At the UN, Secretary General Antonio Guterres.
People are being killed simply trying to feed themselves and their families. The search for food must never be a death sentence.
Billionaire Jeff Bezos is marrying Lauren Sanchez in Venice this weekend. It's a celebrity-packed event for the world's fourth richest man. But the nuptials have also become a lightning rod for protests in the city, which is growing increasingly frustrated with over-tourism. Haley Ott reports.
Venice is visited by thousands and thousands of people a day, and that's changing the fabric of the city with things like grocery stores and stuff actual residents need pushed out of the center by businesses catering to tourists.
On Wall Street, the Dow was up 351 points. This is CBS News.
Think O'Reilly Auto Parts for all your car care needs. Get the parts and service you need fast from the professional parts people at O'Reilly Auto Parts.
Point Hill Living Care Home is an all-new personal care home conveniently located in Point Marion and is now accepting new residents. Point Hill Living is committed to providing comfort and support while allowing residents to maintain their independence and enhance their quality of life. With a dedicated staff and experienced advanced care team, Point Hill Living offers fully customized care plans for all residents, while also ensuring a sense of community and engagement, making Point Hill feel like home. Multiple care levels are available, from basic plans to fully customized and enhanced plans, including options for medical monitoring and full-time dedicated assistance. If you are looking for a high-quality care home close to home, look no further than Point Hill Living Care Home at 300 Union Street in Point Marion. Call them today at 724-725-5533 to learn more, or visit them at pointhillliving.com. Point Hill Living Care Home, where our residents are family.
Become a citizen of the country where he's lived for more than 60 years. Steve Kathan has that.
U2 guitarist The Edge is now a citizen of Ireland. David Evans was born in Essex, England 63 years ago to Welsh parents who moved to Ireland when he was a year old. It was in Dublin where he answered an ad to join a band that would become the foursome U2, and the rest is history. The Edge told an Irish reporter, "The time is right and, quote, I couldn't be more proud of my country for all that it represents." He now says he feels a deeper connection with his homeland. Steve Kathan, CBS News.
It was an attack that shocked Britain. A man armed with a samurai sword when he murdered a London boy on his way to school has been sentenced to life in prison. Lawyers said his drug use and mental health led to the attack. I'm Cammie McCormick, CBS News.
The award-winning local district and statewide news is being brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, a leading provider of preventative and rehabilitative services to promote physical wellness for patients of all ages and abilities. In your neighborhood with state-of-the-art facilities on 97 Delaware Avenue. Call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare in Uniontown. And now the news.
Good afternoon. It is 2:05. It's sunny and 81 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. Injured, call today for your free consultation, 724-437-2799. Your local station, 590 AM, 101.1 FM, WMBS. I'm TJ DeStefano. Sports and weather will follow the news. The body of a missing fisherman was found in Dawson, Fayette County today. Connellsville police said that 52-year-old Jerry Grimm's body was located in the Youghiogheny River under the Dawson Bridge. A passerby saw it in the water and called 911. The Fayette County Coroner's Office says Grimm was pronounced dead at the scene. An autopsy will be done to determine the cause and manner of death. The Coroner's Office says Grimm's family was notified. Grimm was last seen around 9 Tuesday night fishing in the river about a quarter-mile upstream from Yawk River Park. The Cannonsburg father, whose infant daughter died from fentanyl poisoning nearly 3 years ago, pleaded guilty to one felony count of drug delivery resulting in death yesterday, although he denied that it was the lethal drug that killed her. James May IV admitted that he and his girlfriend, Shannon McKnight, were addicted to drugs when three-month-old Nevaeh was found unresponsive on the morning of August 11th, 2022, while sleeping in bed with the couple at their First Street residence. After listening to the statement, the judge accepted May's guilty plea and sentenced him to serve 10 to 20 years in state prison as part of a negotiated plea with prosecutors. It looks like no major leadership shakeups are planned for U.S. Steel in the merger with Nippon. Filings show U.S. Steel President and CEO David Barrett is still being retained to head the company. Most of the current senior leadership around Barrett will remain in place as well. The CEO says he is honored to lead U.S. Steel and partner with Nippon and is planning to help build what comes next. More companies are agreeing to end the use of certain synthetic dyes in food and drink products. Here's Brian Shook with more.
Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. announced on Thursday Nestle and ConAgra say they will eliminate their use in all of their products by 2026 and 2027, respectively.
We're getting this extraordinary outpouring of enthusiasm and cooperation.
Kennedy said he's pleased the companies are volunteering to make the moves without his agency getting involved. Last week, Kraft Heinz and General Mills announced they're ending the use of dyes in their products. I'm Brian Shook.
WMBS time is 2:08. Sports and weather are next.
Did you know that you have a choice for your physical therapy provider? NovaCare Rehabilitation offers same-day appointments, and oftentimes you don't need a prescription from your doctor to see us. We will make sure that you are treated as an individual and will work directly one-on-one with you to help achieve your goals. You have tried the rest, now try the best. NovaCare, Delaware Avenue in Uniontown. Phone 724-437-0556 to schedule your appointment today.
And in sports, the Pirates, they open a 6-game homestand tonight against the New York Mets at PNC Park. Mitch Keller will toe the rubber for the Buccos, who are 32-50 and have lost 2 in a row. Pre-game 6:15, first pitch 6:40 tonight here on WMBS. NHL draft will get underway tonight in Los Angeles with round 1. The Penguins have the 11th and 12th picks. Rounds 2 through 7 are tomorrow. Turning to the weather, we have the heat advisory until 8 tonight and a flood watch until midnight. It'll be sunny. We could see some scattered showers and storms this afternoon, 86. Cloudy and isolated showers, storm tonight, 71. We'll have scattered showers and storms mainly in the afternoon tomorrow, 86. Partly cloudy and isolated shower storm on Sunday, 87. Right now, it is sunny and it's 81 outside of our Davis & Davis Attorneys at Law Studios. 2:09 is our time on this Friday afternoon. I'm TJ DeStefano. Up next, hour 2 of Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill here on WMBS.
The award-winning local district in statewide news has been brought to you by NovaCare Rehabilitation, now offering telehealth and home-based care as well, located on 97 Delaware Avenue. Call 724-437-0556 for NovaCare in Uniontown.
Bright Stripe, Bay County's premier asphalt seal coating professionals, locally owned by Matt and Lexi George. Bright Stripe specializes in residential and commercial asphalt seal coating, also excelling in line striping and layouts, thermoplastic, and infrared asphalt repair. Bright Stripe has succeeded due to their commitment to quality work for 30 years. Bright Stripe, 724-437-6090 or visit bright-stripe.com. BRITE-stripe.com.
Bogey's Restaurant at Duck Hollow Golf Club is open for the season. Check out Bogey's refreshed 2025 menu. Bogey's is now open 7 days a week. Monday and Tuesday 4 to 9 p.m., Wednesday through Saturday from 2 to 9 p.m., and on Sundays 1 to 5. The golf season is also here with the Pro Shop open daily from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. Golf 18 with a cart Monday through Friday for $39. The rate for 18 in a cart on Saturdays and Sundays is $49. Seniors 55 and over can play 18 with a cart during the week for just $30. You can purchase a special card that includes 20 18-hole rounds of golf with a cart for $660. That breaks down to just $33 a round, a savings of $16 off weekend fees. Looking at starting a golf league? Duck Hollow has league openings on Mondays and Fridays. Stop by the Pro Shop for more details. Bogey's Restaurant and Duck Hollow Golf Course. Call 724-880-9082 for golf tee times or for restaurant information today, or check out Duck Hollow on Facebook for weekly specials. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor, a part of the Cinder Shack family of vendors where you can find both antique and new furniture, collectibles, housewares, gift items, including jewelry and candles, and so much more. Follow Zen's Antiques and Home Decor on Facebook for new items and information on upcoming events. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor in Building 2 at 3391 National Pike in Farmington. Zen's Antiques and Home Decor.
Are you considering a project design and don't know where to start? K2 Engineering offers a wide range of professional civil, architectural, and municipal services to meet your individual project needs. Our versatility combined with our personalized approach is what sets us apart as a full-service engineering and consultation firm. To learn more about our services, please visit us on the web at www.k2engineering.net. K2 Engineering, where customer service is our priority. Are you interested in earning your degree online or finishing your degree? Take your career to the next level at Salem University. Salem University offers more than 50 online degrees and certificate programs. Learn how you can advance your career with degrees in nursing, business, education, criminal justice, and IT. Salem has 4-week classes starting once a month. Contact Salem University by dialing 844-462-9128, option 1, or visit salemu.edu to see if you are eligible for our partnerships offering tuition scholarships.
Bad hair day? Bad day at the office? Bad day behind the wheel? Hey, stuff happens, even to the best of us. At least your car insurance rate doesn't have to take a hit. Get Erie Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. Gives you a great rate that stays put until you change a car, driver, or your address. Plus, seriously good service. Now that's something to smile about.
Your Erie agent in Uniontown and Ross Traver Township is Sproul's Insurance Group, 724-437-9812, or go to sproulsinsurance.com.
Erie Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage and is not available in all states.
Your local station, WMBS.
The views and opinions presented by the host, guests, or callers on this program do not necessarily represent the positions of WMBS Radio.
Phillips Station, WMBS. Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill. Hour number 2.
Hot Topics being brought to you by Tire Man's Auto Garage, K2 Engineering, Coldwell Banker Law Ridge Realty, Chestnut Ridge Counseling, Hicks and Boss Drugstore, Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling, and Bright Stripe Seal Coating and Line Striping. 724-438-4593. Open conversation. Rob, if you're listening, we need proof of life.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, exactly. Hold up. Just send us a picture with today's newspaper.
Yeah.
Good luck finding today's newspaper, but that's another matter altogether. Once again, Best in Fayette voting has opened up as of Wednesday. It'll be going on for 2 weeks. You can vote once a day per IP address in any category. And it's so easy to do. Kendall's been doing it while we do the show.
Yeah, I'm finished voting now on my laptop, and I'll
then go
later
home and
this
do it on
evening,
your
I'll do
phone.
some on my phone, and we'll be set.
There you go. So vote for your favorite business, organization, service, and while we'll tell you who the Best in Fayette is. No purchase necessary.
To vote.
To vote.
Yeah.
You don't have to buy anything. Don't have to, buy a paper. Don't have to buy an envelope. You can just vote online at bestinfayette.com. Also, next Friday, no Hot Topics. It's Friday, July the 4th. We'll all be on vacation.
Even if there are hot topics.
Yeah. There will be Hot Topics. Just know Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill.
You have to wait for the following Friday.
Right. So maybe we'll do an extra long show or something.
Yeah.
Cover the.
And if you're,
the 2 days.
after this show is George Chuck Rattay's show, the Democratic Hour. And if you're not going to watch the live, you should see how decked out he is in his 4th of July.
He is.
His birthday is on 4th of July, and he shares that birthday or shared that birthday with his mom.
Yeah, and we.
Just super cute.
So yeah, he's showing his true colors. Pardon the pun. He is. He's all decked out in red, white, and blue. Is what he is. So, and again, the Democratic Radio Hour is on in less than an hour. Yes. About an hour from now. 724-438-4593. You may have noticed that, again, this is the problem with doing just one show a week, is that when a big story happens on Saturday, by the time we get to it, it's been talked to death.
Yeah, I don't mind that sometimes though, and I think in the case of the Israel Iran situation, although I'm so far past like caring about the decorum and
the name calling,
the gentleman proper behavior. Like I'm over it because they're all politicians and it's all a bunch of BS. But I thought it was hilarious, and I thought it was very raw and real when President Trump basically he said the F word.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was true. It was true.
Well,
I will say that if Biden said that,
yeah.
they'd be like, "See, he doesn't even know what he's saying anymore."
Yeah, but we know that behind closed doors, that's exactly how Donald Trump talks.
Yeah, right.
So it should not come as a surprise. But that's why people voted for him, because he's not this, broomstick up your.
You know what?
Yeah, a politician. He is exactly what you see, and whether you like. And there's a lot of people that hate him, and I think they let that get to them, because they said Trump did it. We got to be against it. Mm-hmm. And so Trump approves the using of the bunker buster bombs. And our military did a spectacular. Have you seen the pictures?
From what?
From the bomb, the bomb drop that we did on the Israel.
On Iran.
Yeah, the Israeli.
Yeah.
The
Iranian.
nuclear, the nuclear facilities. And there's one picture that shows like the bomb's first contact, and then there's a gigantic mushroom cloud of flames.
No.
And you cannot watch that and then say, well, we're not sure if they did any damage or not. And yet you've got people standing up there just because they hate Donald Trump so much, and they don't want anything on the win side for him.
No, listen, they don't even want to win side for America if it means he brokered some kind of deal.
How about, as we've said on the show before, there are people out there that if Donald Trump stood up and said, my administration has found a cure for cancer, they'd be complaining about how you're going to put all those researchers out of work. Mm-hmm. Let's make sure it works absolutely perfectly, and things like that. But how about standing up there and saying, wow, our military did a great job. Thanks to their service. Thanks for everything you did. Then sit down and shut up.
People literally protested a parade.
Yeah.
That was in honor of the United States military's anniversary.
Yeah.
And stood outside with their kids and friends and neighbors and whoever all over the country, including here, to protest Donald Trump because of that parade, because of a military parade, because it was his birthday.
Yeah,
so it doesn't matter.
And he had made the point that he'll have a parade for the military. It's also my birthday. And I personally like military parades where it's just the troops marching and the bands and everything. I don't particularly care for seeing tanks roll down the street. But, it came off without a hitch.
Why, does it scare you?
It's an optic I don't like. It reminds me of the Tiananmen squares and the North Koreas of the world, where they trot out. Now, and I think...
you don't think flexing your muscles when you have muscles to flex?
Well, that's... And we talked about this, where Donald Trump is saying to Comrade Flounder, Little Kim, that, I have a button too, and mine is bigger and it works.
But did you like that he said that?
What?
Did you mind?
I like he said that. I just don't like but something, it went off fine. Yeah. It was 2 weeks ago.
Old news.
Get over it.
Yeah.
So, but then as far as the bunker busters, good job. And you'll notice, an example in history is that the Japanese were prepared to fight down to the last man in World War II, and woman and child. And then we dropped a couple of atom bombs on them. Is it a horrible weapon? Yes.
Yes.
But they started to sue for peace right after that. And that's a little simplistic. But
Yeah.
But I mean, that's how things work. And so.
But I think I don't know, maybe because of even that, you know, I think we're going to see some deals happen here, agreements.
Oh
being
yeah.
made.
Oh, yeah,
God
definitely.
willing. I mean, Bill. I mean, you
Yes,
can't be messing
please.
with this stuff.
Yeah, I mean, and I actually have no problem with the Ayatollah staying in power. At least, I'm not wild. I don't like their beliefs. I don't like how they oppress people. But if it means peace and stability, the thing is that the rest of the Arab world doesn't want the Ayatollahs in power either, because they threaten their little castles too. So we will see what happens.
724-438-4593.
And if you want, I'm sorry, we both.
That's okay.
I would have said jinx, yeah.
What else?
We never get over the stuff we did in junior high school. We still say jinx when somebody says the same thing.
Yeah.
We still
Apollo says jinx.
Yeah, we still say pull my finger. It's just never going to go away. I'm going to be a little self-serving here. There was a bill in Congress. Senator Ted Cruz is the
I have something else to say.
Is the sponsor, basically requiring that AM radios be in every vehicle. Every
This has
car.
been going on for a little while, hasn't it?
Yeah, but this is now starting to advance.
It's getting
through
some
the
traction.
Congress.
Got it.
And the bill now has 17 co-sponsors from the Texas congressional delegation. Earlier this year, 8 major automakers announced plans to strip AM radios from cars over fears that it interfere with new safety technology. We addressed this back then, saying,
yes,
put a filter in. It's 50 cents a car. Well, that's eventually what they did. Ford has reversed course. But
so is it in the House or Senate?
It's introduced by the Senate, and then it goes to the House if it's passed. But it's looking like it's gaining traction. I believe both of our senators have come out for it. I believe our representative has come out for it. And yes, it's a little self-serving because we are an AM radio station. We're also an FM radio station.
But it's more than, it's bigger than this. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's safety. People, when something happens and the power goes out, what do? You turn on the radio.
Yeah.
And
turn on your local station, 590 AM,
right,
101.1 FM.
And by the way,
590 AM.
AM travel, and WMBM, WMBS 590, I talk for a living. WMBS590.com. Although if the power's out, that's kind of useless. But not that you shouldn't go to our website. But anyway, yeah. So, but go ahead and just make sure you let our senators and Congress people know that you support the AM radio being required in car, because, I mean, the whole emergency broadcast system, AM radio, AM signals travel a lot farther than FM signals.
Mm-hmm.
And so, I mean, there's people listening to us in like Topeka.
Come on.
Yeah, well, okay. But they do travel a lot better. And so it's also part of the national safety apparatus. So, again, let Congress know, please, how you feel about it. Unless you don't want it, then don't bother. 724-438-4593. Senator Kennedy, we had this story in the, you wanted to say something about
Tucker.
Ted
Cruz
and Tucker.
That was so good. If you guys get a chance, go watch the Tucker Carlson interview. You can find it on YouTube with Senator Cruz. And listen, I thought it was so good. Yeah. I think that Tucker exposed, and I don't have a problem with Senator Cruz. I like a lot of things about him, but he looked.
Well, he was shaken.
Yeah, he was. He was shook.
He wasn't ready for that.
He's clearly not ready for half the things he's in support of, because he doesn't know extremely important information. Didn't know how many people lived in Iran.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I think that his staff hadn't prepped him. Which
right,
means,
but
by
that's
the
more
way,
than that. Like, that should be just like right off. Like he could just be able to like spout that information right off. I mean, he is literally advocating for the Israeli government to take it. Yeah, like I don't know, Tucker, and of course, now mainstream media is saying Tucker's losing it. Right, Tucker's losing his mind, just like Fetterman losing his mind.
Yeah.
As soon as people start exposing the truth, they're losing their minds. So I'd rather be on that side of the fence than...
If they express an opinion that goes against what the accepted opinions are. You know, like with Senator Fetterman. I don't agree with a lot of what else he says, but I agree with
I don't
his
agree with a lot of things that Tucker says either.
Yeah, oh no, Tucker is a lunatic. But anyway.
See, you just said it.
Well, no,
Why is he a lunatic?
I've always thought that. I didn't care for his show when he was
You think
on
he's a liar?
No, I think he actually believes the stuff that he's talking about. So, anyway, 724-438-4593. Hi, you're on Hot Topics. Who are we speaking with?
This is Bill. You guys are a little scratchy over here in the Mon Valley. How you guys doing today?
Well, it's a heat inversion thing.
Yeah, well, I think it's Monongahela River. Too many buoys going up and down there, breaking the sound thing, whatever they call it. But how you guys doing today?
Pretty good. What's on your mind? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm actually sitting here on the ground watching the ants crawl around. And I see a couple ants, and look like they might be getting married, so it might be a wedding here or something. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I heard you guys talking about weddings earlier.
I'd rather watch that wedding than Jeff Bezos' wedding.
Yeah, I think I got invited. So I'll be the best man.
Yeah.
But you guys are talking about different things. I'm actually going to meet with a gentleman tonight who is actually a general in the service. I'm going to have the honor of meeting him this evening, in fact, around 6 p.m. And I'm honored. I've met him before, and I'm going to speak to him again this evening. And it's a great honor to do that. We're having a parade for our veterans coming up here on Veterans Day. And we are planning it for the whole Washington County portion of the area, and the four of us on the committee, and it's going to be an honor to talk to him. He has good promoting the parade, and a band, I can't remember the name of the band that goes around, and they do fundraisers for military groups and so on and so forth. But I'm going to be honored to meet him again. The reason I called real quick is you guys were talking about the parade in D.C. I think a lot of people got mad because not because of the parade, but because he was having the parade, and I think that's the bottom line.
Not because of the parade, but because they were having a parade.
No, the person who was having the parade.
Right,
Donald Trump.
Which is ridiculous.
I agree.
We would have had a parade celebrating the anniversary of the Army anyway.
Yeah. I agree that parade for 250 years, my gosh, you got to celebrate something. I mean, I don't like the guy personally. I don't like a lot of things he's doing, but I do like other things that he was doing. So it's just, it's just one half dozen the other. But I never did see the parade. I couldn't tell you anything about it, but I heard it was pretty good deal. And I think also because it was his birthday, I think throwing them two together was probably like putting gasoline on a firecracker and sending it into the sky.
I hope those people recovered.
Yeah,
from
yeah. So I I think it's just water over the dam and deal with it and see what happens next time. Okay, you guys have a great weekend. Have a very nice 4th of July, and you guys are going to be on next week.
Nope, we're taking the
Friday not next week. We'll be the following.
Yeah, we'll be back.
Okay, well, have a beautiful 4th of July. Please be safe and drive carefully. And if you drink, please be careful of doing that also. If you play firecrackers, keep your fingers away from them.
And enjoy the wedding of the ants.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Take good care.
Okay, bye now.
724-438-4593. More of Hot Topics coming up.
Spring forward to home construction season with First Federal of Greene County. First Federal's construction and improvement loans put you in charge of your dream home project with all of the tools you need. First Federal offers construction loans, owner-builder loans, and home improvement loans. With offices in Fayette, Greene, and Washington counties, your loan stays here. Visit a First Federal loan officer today or apply online at ffgc.bank. First Federal Savings and Loan Association of Greene County, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 458729.
Let's go. It's back again. If you haven't saved the date yet, get your calendar out and mark August 9th and 10th as booked, as the incredible Italian Heritage Festival returns to downtown Uniontown. We hope you'll join us for an unforgettable weekend at our all-new location, just up Main Street in front of the Fayette County Courthouse. It's all brought to you by the Uniontown Sons and Daughters of Italy and grand sponsors C. Harper Auto Group and First Federal of Greene County and dozens of other area business sponsors. Stop down and enjoy a wide assortment of delicious food and drinks and a full slate of free entertainment, including live music and family activities. Bring your friends and family. And remember, there's no need to be Italian to have a great time. It's the Italian Heritage Festival on Main Street in downtown Uniontown, August 9th and 10th. For updates and more info, follow us on Facebook at Sons of Italy of Uniontown. We hope to see you there.
Woohoo! Mamma mia!
Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling are the ones to call when you need a dumpster. Red Rooster offers fast, friendly service and provides medium-sized dumpsters that will fit your needs, whether it's a general remodeling project, emptying a house, or doing a spring or fall cleanout. Just call Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling at 724-569-0337 for rates and availability. Red Rooster Dumpster and Hauling in Smithfield also offers a 5% military discount. Call 724-569-0337 and look for the Red Rooster.
I trust, it's the place I go. Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
This is home improvement season. Home Warehouse in Uniontown is your one-stop shop for all your exterior building needs. It's the place that makes a house a happy home. Looking to add a deck, Home Warehouse carries composite decking materials and maintenance-free railing in a variety of styles. Plus, roofing shingles, metal and commercial rubber roofing, windows and doors, shutters, siding, soffit and fascia, railing, columns, 5 and 6-inch seamless gutters, plus flooring and more. Whatever building products you need, you'll be pleased with the selection and hometown service. So stop in and see Sandy and Donnie at Home Warehouse, Connellsville Street in Uniontown. Shop Monday through Friday 8 to 4:30, Saturday 8 to noon, closed Sunday and holidays.
Home, warehouse, where a house becomes a home.
Here's a business looking for a customer.
Hi there.
Here's a customer looking for a business. Hi. And that's where the Better Business Bureau comes in. The BBB connects people with businesses they can trust. That's why 2023 IABBB research found 80% of people choose BBB accredited businesses over non-accredited ones with the same A+ letter rating. Live happily, better after. Always look for the sign of a better business because it's looking out for you. And find a better business anytime at bbb.org.
Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore in Uniontown means reliability, quality, and service. Pharmacists Stephen Harper and Seth Miller fill your prescriptions, offer free prescription delivery, mail-out service, and gladly answer your healthcare questions. Flu shots, the new Moderna COVID boosters, plus Shingrix shots with your doctor's prescription are also available at Hicksonbaugh's. Call 724-437-2828. Hicksonbaugh's Drugstore, 304 Morgantown Street. Open Monday through Friday, 9 to 6, Saturday till 3, closed Sunday.
WNBS.
You look station WNBS, Hot Topics with K and B.
I like it.
Yeah, keep it. Hey, actually, it'll be HT and HTW/K and B. 724-438-4593. Just as we started the show, the Supreme Court released a decision that says that parents can indeed opt out of, or have their children opt out, or opt their children out, I guess the best way to put it, of basically of courses.
Of LGBTQ inclusive books.
Right. Although, I'm not sure if it is strictly focused on that, or if it means that your parents can take your children away from those. When I was a kid, back in the old days.
Oh, but it's okay.
No, for instance, when they were going to have sex ed in the health class, they would send a note to your parents and saying, "We are about to teach this in school. Do you want little Johnny to be in part of this class?" And the parents had to sign off on it. And if they didn't sign off on it, then little Johnny wouldn't go to the class. So it's not like this is a great, a new thing in the world.
I'll tell you what's a new thing.
What? What?
Having LGBTQ inclusive books in a classroom. What does that have to do with education? Are we teaching acceptance? Don't public schools accept anybody and everybody anyhow? Why are we talking about it with the children?
No, I don't mind. I don't mind if there's an LGBTQ plus book in the library or something like that. I don't care. What I do care about is that we've got kids who can't spell, who can't add, who can't read, who know nothing about American history or world history or geography.
And
and we only have a certain amount of time with them in school. And why are we using this time on, yes, you're teaching inclusion and
you can do
accepting
that
other
in
people.
so many ways.
Right.
It's about being a good person.
Right.
Be kind to everyone.
Actually, isn't that what the parents are supposed to do, to teach you how to be a good person and a kind person?
It is, and sometimes the school has to make up for
Yeah.
that, or at least they could try. But
Yeah.
it's just turned into such a thing. And if anyone like me, for example, says that why should that be in the classroom, it always has to be followed by some kind of defense on my end, which maybe I'm not insecure about, but maybe I am, to defend why I'm saying that. It has nothing to do with the LGBTQ child or being inclusive,
Right.
In elementary school, for example, for all the children. There's handicapped kids there. There's kids that don't only get a meal. There's kids who are overweight. There's kids who are underweight. There's kids who have, parents that are in and out of jail all the time. Why don't we have books about that? Just because little Johnny's dad goes to jail for beating his mom, we should still be kind to him. Those things happen too.
Yeah.
And
now there are those who say, well, this means that if the parents think that the earth is flat, because that's their religious belief, because that's what the LGBTQ thing, exclusion thing is about beliefs and values and things like that.
wait, what do you mean?
Well, because it violates your religious or personal beliefs that you want to teach your children, which is basically what it's all about. And they're saying, well, yeah, if their personal belief is that the earth is flat, then they can take their children out of geography class or whatever. And so fine, if you're a parent and you want your child to be minus that part of your education, opt them out.
Look, I just think that things are getting even Bullskin Elementary, of all the schools in the county where you think this would never happen, for their fun day, and I don't know if this was just for a particular grade, or I know it was for one grade in particular, but I don't know if it was the whole elementary school. It was fun day.
Yeah.
They had nail painting stations.
Okay.
For boys and girls. I kid you not. But what? Why are you painting nails in school?
Either one.
Either one.
Yeah.
And why are you promoting that? And why didn't why? It's just so accepted now. Even people who otherwise seem pretty traditional think it's cute. It's not cute. It's weird. And by that point, they're 6 years old, at least 5 to 6 years old. Why are you promoting that? And don't paint my child's nails. And I would have kept my child home from that. Or I would have said, you're not allowed to get your nails painted. Our family doesn't believe in that. Or that's not what our family wants you to do in school, whatever the case. But Bullskin Township, Bill?
Yeah.
You think that would be the last place?
It'd be up there.
it'd be up there.
Yeah. But yeah, and
but it's not.
And again, and at the same time, these same 6-year-olds are not being taught, see spot run.
Yeah.
Run spot run.
Yeah.
724-438-4593. Also, I know this is a favorite topic of yours. We always like to have these. Yes.
You always do it toward the end when I'm getting hungry.
Yeah. Well, this isn't about food as much as it is what Health Secretary Kennedy is doing.
Okay, Maha.
Yeah.
Let's hear it.
He has announced that more companies are going to stop putting basically manufactured dye. Well, they're all manufactured, but they're going to stop using unnatural dyes in their products. Nestle and Conagra will eliminate synthetic dyes in food and drink products by 2026 and 2027. That they join Kraft Heinz. All right, guys, our Pittsburgh folks, except they're not Pittsburgh anymore, and General Mills. They'll stop using synthetic dyes. So, Mr. Kennedy, Secretary Kennedy, is making progress.
As I believed he would, Bill.
Yeah, so, and I have no problem with, they don't allow these dyes. I hate to say things, well, in Europe they do this. We're not Europe.
But
we don't drive around with little
that doesn't
bubble
mean
cars.
we get everything right.
No, we
The
don't.
West isn't always the only place that things are going the right way.
Yeah, I mean, and this is one where I think Europe is right.
Yeah.
We don't need these dyes. Just do you know that most of the meat that you eat has red dye in it?
Please don't even right now.
Okay. So I mean, maybe not. Well, speaking of which, part 2 of our food stories.
Okay.
In Texas, they have a new law that makes it illegal for people to sell cultured meat for human consumption, which means you cannot buy lab-grown meat.
Ew, who would want to?
Well, especially in Texas. Have you noticed they have a lot of cows and steers in Texas?
There's people out there, Bill.
I
I'm going
know.
to get shot one of these days because of something I said on this station. I'm going to trigger some goofball. But, like, who on earth would eat? Why would you choose to eat fake meat?
Yeah.
Just,
Well,
I just don't get it.
Well, I mean, now you're not talking about like vegetable patties that masquerade as hamburgers, but
Because
I wouldn't want to eat that either.
I wouldn't want to eat that either, but a veggie burger, fine. But, like, it's not a veggie burger.
No, it used to be in a Petri dish burger. So, yeah, and by the way, 6 other states, including Nebraska, Montana, and Florida, have banned lab-grown meat. And it's a Class A misdemeanor. That's hard time.
So the European Union, it's heavily regulated there.
Yeah.
Italy recently banned the production and sale of cultured meat. That was in 2023.
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, no thanks. Ew.
Yeah. I mean, there's plenty of cows out there. There's plenty of steers. There's plenty of chickens. Even with the bird flu, there's plenty of chickens. Plenty of eggs.
And there's still, okay, what's in cultured meats? The base, animal cells.
Right.
Real muscle fat or connective tissue cells taken from live animal, usually via a harmless biopsy. Common cell types, okay, muscle, stem cell, fats, okay. Growth medium is for the foods for cells, amino acids, vitamin and minerals, sugars like glucose, okay. Salts, growth factors and hormones. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, some companies add natural flavors, coloring agents like beet juice for red tint. Yeah, right. You don't think they're using red 40 or binders for texture, especially. Yeah, right. Yeah, right. Speaking of
Thank you, Bart
beets,
Simpson. Yes.
remember when Kelly and Gretchen were on for the farmers market?
Yes.
Okay, so Kelly was talking about the golden beets. I'd never had golden beets,
Oh yeah, and she recommended them highly.
and she still hasn't had red beets.
Oh.
However, last week at the farmers market, bought some golden beets. Bill, you got to buy them, bake them,
Right.
and put them in the oven with lots of foil on each one.
Right.
and then drizzle some balsamic glaze.
Okay.
And put goat cheese over it. Oh my gosh, you guys! Hey, Jace. You've got to try it. So delicious. The Uniontown Farmers Market is so nice, you guys.
Yeah.
So make sure you stop by from 9 to noon every Saturday from now until, I want to say, almost the end of September. It is at Bailey Park on the Pennsylvania Avenue side, which is across the street from the South Union Township Sports Complex, which you can utilize their parking as well. Shout out to the city's Parks and Rec board. They're doing a great job putting this on. Everyone, I mean, it's not just, yes, it took them to get this going, but the vendors, the people that show up to purchase things, even the people that show up without, they don't buy anything, just go. It's a nice way to visit. You could take your dog. The trails up, and people are just really up and at it. So yeah, go down there. There's lots of things.
And that's every Saturday in summer, basically. If you want to get in on the conversation, we still have about 10 minutes left.
I agree. John Marietta said, we agree on this. Our Fayette County farmers raise enough cattle. We don't need the fake meat. No, we agree over here.
724-438-4593. Do you have a doorbell camera?
It's Fort Knox.
Okay.
At our house bill.
So you've got the cameras on the corner.
We could basically read what you're texting.
Well, I'm not quite there yet, but I bought my first doorbell camera.
Oh, let's go on at your house. Let's see.
Yeah, well.
I won't say where you live.
No.
But it is a cute neighborhood.
Yeah.
Oh, nothing's happening here. Your yard looks nice.
Yeah, you have to hit the little arrow there, and it'll show you. Now, I will say this, that when I first installed it, I didn't really mess around with any of the settings, and
you were getting notifications constantly.
My phone was blowing up every time a bird.
I know. That is so annoying.
Flew in front of the camera. So I have messed around with that. The other problem I have is that you can also, it'll give you a 6-second video. I haven't figured out how to do a longer video.
Oh.
I think it has to do with having a card in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I don't know, because some are set up for like 5-minute increments.
Yeah.
It just depends.
Well, this is a movement notification that I get, and as I said, I was getting a notification and 6 seconds of nothing. So now I've toned it back, but I can also log on and see live what's going on
at the house.
At the house.
Can somebody tap something to talk to you?
Yes. I'm not 100%. I do know that like if they ring the bell, the mics open up. So anyway, I must admit that I will sit there and I will stare at the camera.
When you're not home.
Well, yeah, like there's no like it looks just like this. There is absolutely nothing happening, and I will still stare.
You think you're gonna catch something?
Yeah, like I don't want to miss anything.
Well, I will say that, and I'm not. This is no drama, no exaggeration. My life was quite literally saved by at that point it was a Nest camera.
Yeah.
And thank God for that camera, because it was very, very.
Yeah,
I might not even be here today.
This would be Hot Topics with
Bill.
Bill.
Who knows, Bill?
William.
Yeah, you like William.
Well,
Hot Topics.
Some people in this building like William.
I love the name William. It's a very nice name.
And it's also
I couldn't call you. You're just Bill.
I'm a Bill. 7244. Yeah, but I must admit, I will stare at that camera, like, oh look, there goes the truck.
Let me tell you something. You're gonna find some cute clips, because when you guys are walking out of the house, someone will say something snarky to the other person, and that happens. I have a very close friend, 2 friends that are married, and they send me some funny things. Not that they're saying snarky things, but like just. You don't know what you're going to catch on camera, and sometimes it's worth saving just as a memory.
Well, I'm looking forward to the moment when 2 people are standing at my door, and just the motion activates. The activation turns on the microphone. and I'll hear them say something snarky like, "Oh man, where did they get that shrub on the moon?"
No, listen, I have my friend sent me one. It was during before the primary election, during like signatures for petitions.
Yeah.
And one of the her husband is running for something, and the other candidate was going door to door to get signatures.
Right.
So they come up to the door. My friend and her husband, they weren't home, and he starts looking at his list, and he goes, "Oh, he was at the house of the person he was running against."
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh, never mind." He said, "This is so and so's house," and the wife or whoever was like, "Oh, okay." So they just left.
Right.
He like looked in the thing. He's like, "Never mind."
Yeah.
It's just like,
well, I'm looking forward to the moment because the mic operates on my phone.
oh.
So
Wait, can you talk back to them? Did you say?
Yeah, I can talk.
You can say like, "Hi."
Well, yeah, and I'm waiting for that moment where I hear them say something and I go, "I can see you and I can hear you."
Bill, maybe they'll say something like, "Oh, I wish they were home. I really miss Bill." You don't have to be so cynical.
Well, we will see if that ever happens. I will let you know. I will send you the video. This is Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill.
Hey love, I'm Tiffany from Tiffany Smith Fine Art Studios, serving up confidence boosts in Periopolis in our brand new luxury studio in downtown Pittsburgh. I'm not just here to take your picture, I'm here to help you remember who you are. Whether it's been a wild few years or you're just feeling a little blah, this is your permission slip to feel powerful again. You'll laugh, maybe cry, and leave feeling like that girl. Book your experience at TiffanySmithFineArtStudios.com because you deserve to be seen.
Warm weather is here, and with it, the incredible farmers markets of Fayette County, providing the freshest selection of seasonal produce and a whole lot more, including handcrafted soaps, candles, breads, sweet treats, jewelry, canned goods, and wine. Literally something for everyone. Put your health, wellness, and happiness first by visiting an area farmers market this week. Farmers markets include, but are not limited to, the Mountain Area Farmers Market, held on an assortment of Fridays throughout the summer from 4 to 8 p.m. at the Farmington Volunteer Fire Department. The Uniontown Farmers Market, held weekly on Saturday mornings from 9 a.m. to noon in Bailey Park. The Connellsville Farmers Market, held weekly on Thursday evenings from 5 to 8 p.m. at the Eastside Fire Station on Arch Street, and so much more. So, for more details, visit the WMBS Facebook page each Wednesday for a complete farmers market roundup. Make wellness a priority. Eat healthy and shop local. And make it a habit to visit the farmers market nearest you.
Are you looking to list or sell your house? Now is the time to let the professionals at Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty help you with all of your real estate needs. Caldwell Banker Laurel Ridge Realty has 2 convenient locations to better serve you. In Uniontown area, 724-437-7100, or in Connellsville area, 724-628-7200, and speak with one of our real estate professionals. Visit our website, caldwellbanker.com. We have been proudly serving Western Pennsylvania area for over 30 years and look forward to helping you with all of your real estate needs. Broker Paul Borch Jr.
If you've driven by Tireman's Auto Garage, you've probably seen all the 2-, 4-, and 6-seater golf carts. Well, they're available for sale, and ACIMA financing is available. Interested in renting a golf cart? See Joe and Kim at Tireman's Auto Garage about daily, weekly, or monthly rentals. Tireman's Auto Garage voted best in Fayette with the best prices in town for tires. Used tires just $25 mounted and balanced, and golf carts too. Mill Street, phone 724-425-9606.
Your mental health is your most valuable asset. With 55 years of experience serving Western Pennsylvania, Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services is ready and able to assist you with all of your mental health needs. Offering over 20 specialized treatments, open access, and just-in-time scheduling means that you receive the treatment you need in a time-conscious fashion. Chestnut Ridge Counseling now offers telehealth, mental health urgent care with immediate access to a mental health professional with no appointment necessary. Call 724-437-0729. That's 724-437-0729 for mental health urgent care at Chestnut Ridge Counseling. Outpatient care options include individual, group, and family therapies, mental health and psychiatric evaluations, and medication services. Outpatient care and services are also available for patients under the age of 18, geared towards youth-centric problems and concerns. Take control of your mental health care with Chestnut Ridge Counseling Services. Call 724-437-0729 to set up an appointment or speak immediately with a mental health professional.
WMBS. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer.
And this is
Hot Topics with Kendall and Bill, and we are wrapping up the second hour. We will not be here next Friday. It's the 4th of July. Happy 4th of July to everyone. Be safe. Do not drink and drive. Take your toothbrush and your pajamas anywhere you go, just in case you have to stay the night. And if you're not thinking about yourself, think about somebody else. And vehicular homicide, DUI.
Not a good
Not a good idea.
Not a good idea.
And you can't afford Karen Reed's attorneys.
And also, try not to set off fireworks at midnight near my house, please. Yeah, because it's always those. Again, we'll be out on the road tomorrow. We're going to be at the Founding Day in downtown Uniontown, and Matt and Arnie will be there from noon until 2. Stop by, spin the wheel, and check them out. Also, Best in Fayette, bestinfayette.com. Log on and vote for your favorites, and then see if your favorite is the winner when we announce the winners later on this year. And something else that we're not going to be able to talk about before it happens.
What?
Arthricon is coming to Pittsburgh.
What?
Arthricon.
Arthritis?
I know, Arthricon.
What is that?
It is the gathering every year of people who like to dress up as furry animals.
That's what it's called.
Yeah, Arthricon.
Listen, there's
and
some people.
It's going to be at the David L. Lawrence Convention Center July the 3rd.
There's some people in this town where I totally could see them being closet. Are all furries closet furries? Or do you think some people are like, yeah, I'm a furry?
Yeah.
Okay, I know some people that I would not fall over dead if I found out they were furries, because there's something, first of all, that's something a little kinky, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, it's a little weird.
Well,
no offense, it's just not my thing, but the people I can imagine, I think there's some people walking amongst us that not in the station.
Yeah, it's
not in the station.
It's like, have you ever found out somebody is a naturalist?
What's that?
And goes to a nudist colony?
Oh, I think that's less weird than the furries.
Yeah, but it's always somebody I would never want to see naked.
I don't want to see anyone naked.
Yeah, well, nobody that.
You've seen one person naked, Bill. You've seen them all, if we're being honest.
What's the old joke about topless bars? You've seen two, you've seen them all.
Yeah.
So anyway.
What a way to end the show.
$22 million, by the way, raised in revenue from Arthricon. Why would you dress up in furry costumes in the middle of July?
Because there's something kinky about it.
Oh, and with that, we'll end our kinky boots here. Speaking of kinky boots, we've got the Democratic Radio Hour coming up on your local station, WMBS Uniontown. Have a great 4th of July.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by